Hi everybody and welcome back. I am so enthusiastic about your enthusiasm for our Secret Weapons series that I've decided to dive right back into it and show you another dish that's literally one of my favorite things to make. Sort of like a shrimp cocktail, but with the green adobo that we've made in other videos. So we're going to start off with cooked shrimp here. You buy the smallest ones. If you were buying them raw, these would be like the 50, 60 count shrimp. But I've already got these cooked here and cut in half. So they're peeled and deveined and cut in half. And then to that, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of this green chili adobo here. It's such a beautiful condiment because it's very herbaceous with the cilantro and the parsley in it, green chili, roasted garlic. And now we're going to add to it some nice, crunchy, light vegetables. I'm using about 7 ounces here of these little Persian cucumbers. But what I'm going to do is to basically cut them in half and then cut them in half again and cut into a little bit less than a 1/2 inch piece here to add to our shrimp and green chili adobo. Okay, scoop all of the diced cucumbers in here. This makes an amazing first course if you're going to have company over, but you don't have to spend much time making it at all. I'm pulling the little nugget out of the top of this avocado and then going around the avocado, twisting the 2 sides apart. And then I'm going to dislodge the pit there. And for this, I'm going to cut the avocado into small pieces that are about the same size as the ones that we did of cucumber here. Cross hatch it. These are Hass avocados, which is what most of you will be using. So they have a very tough skin, and you can work with a small knife right up against that without poking through. Okay, now I'm just going to take a large spoon here and going right up against that skin, scoop out our diced avocado. A lot of people find this to be a very easy way to dice avocado. Sort of a no fuss, no muss. You learn that from the street vendors that usually don't have a place to scoop out the whole half of an avocado and dice it up, so they work right in the shell. We've got one last ingredient to go here, which is a couple of tablespoons of lime juice, because remember that our adobo verde, our green chili adobo, doesn't have any lime in it at all. So usually you get about 2 tablespoons out of a whole regular size lime, not one of those really, really big ones. So we'll squeeze that over the top. Start stirring until we get everything evenly distributed. Because that green chili adobo is pretty aggressively seasoned, I probably won't have to add any salt to this, but I do need to check that. Just a little hint of salt to bring it up to what I think is going to be the right level. Spoon it into a small dish. I have this really pretty one that I bought in Mexico City. Make your little first course like that. If you do want to decorate it up with a little bit of fresh cilantro, that would be welcome, since the adobo verde is made from fresh cilantro. And there you've got a really good, very refreshing, very simple first course for a fancy meal.